Kids, here we go. Episode 42 of Homage. We have a first here. First person under the age of 15 to ever be a guest on. Are you even 13 yet, Austin?
Yeah, I am.
All right. So with me here today, we have the founder of Authentic Angelic. That is a mouthful to say. This kid, I've known him since he was extraordinarily little. He's in Luca's grade. He's been playing football and lacrosse with Luca. Up until last week, his haircut was not this cool. Wish I could do it. Austin Randolph, welcome to the show. Welcome to being the first person under the age of 21 who is actually on this show. You have inspired me, my friend. So what we're going to do today is talk a little bit about your brand. But first of all, give everybody for the camera a little bio about who you are, what grade you're in, how old you are, and give us a little bit of background about Authentic Angelic. Tell me how it kind of spawned and why you did it.
Okay, so my name is Austin Randolph. I'm 13 years old, and I'm in 7th grade, and my brand is Authentic Angelic. I created this because I just want people to be authentic to themselves, and I feel people always try to hide their true selves. So that's what I'm really trying to do.
Okay, but most of the people that are going to be watching this, I'm just giving you an idea. Like I said, I mean, most people that are going to be watching this are adults like me. I know that's kind of, you've seen me screaming and being a lunatic out on the football field, so that's probably like questionable that I'm an adult. Most kids that are 13 years old are not thinking about the things that you just spoke about. So why did you start doing it? Like, how did it pop into your head?
Well, I'm really just trying to think about for the future for me. I'm trying to get into this business stuff early, because if I get into it later, it's just gonna be harder for me. So I thought, why not start this now? And I've always loved fashion. So
All right. So fashion. So for those that are going to be watching this, Austin right now, I believe, has how many products? 5 products on the site?
uh
4 products?
I think 4, yeah.
All right. So we have a hat, we have a shirt, we have caps that you guys wear on the football field when it gets cold. So as you were putting this all together, I love the fact that you're 13 years old. Just to put it into perspective, when I started my business, I was 30 years old. So knowing you, when I spoke to your mom and dad about it and your mom posted it on Facebook, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a totally legit business. This is something that you can grow on. You love fashion. What I love the most too is that this is a big thing about what I did when I started DSM. You tied in a charitable cause to this. Why'd you do that?
Because I feel that if I'm gonna do this young, if I'm gonna start this now, I feel that I should give back to people. And I don't know, I've just always loved giving back since I was young. And my mom, as you may know, her Lady Savant Foundation, I've just always been giving back. So it's just one of the things I like to do.
Bro, that is absolutely incredible to hear. It's such an important part of business. I feel like when you're doing well and also giving back, it sets a foundation for when you get older to be able to understand how important it is to give back. Because let's face it, I mean, I think you guys are old enough now. I try to say this to Luca all the time. You guys are old enough to know that where we grow up, we're very lucky to grow up where we do. You guys are very lucky to grow up where you do. 10 minutes away in places like Patterson and, other towns around here, it's a very different situation. So to be able to put that into perspective, and to be able to express it in the way that you're doing, I give you a ton of credit for that. With regards to Authentic Angelic, tell everybody a little bit about who you're giving back to and why.
All right, so I'm giving back to the St. Jude's organization. They help kids with cancer, and I just know that like day by day, cancer is affecting more kids, like adults and kids, and I just want to help others for that are affected by this because I know that it's like hospital bills and it's expensive. So
Yeah, that is, you're spot on. We get to see it a lot with the work that we do with the J Fund and seeing kids going through and battling cancer and their families. I give you a ton of credit for starting this. What do you see Authentic Angelic becoming in the next few years? Like, what do you want to grow it to? Is it more products? Is it helping more charities? Like, where is this going to go? And I know you're 13 years old and there's a lot of time to be able to do stuff with it, but what's your vision for it in the next, call it 3 to 5 years?
I want to build it to be more of an organization than a clothing brand, and I want to expand it like to other businesses other than just a clothing brand. So, but yeah, I want to continue to give back in the next 5 years as well. I want to give back even more than I'm doing right now.
What other kind of businesses are you looking to get into? I might have to keep you on my radar, bro. You're like a full you're like a full Dave Portnoy here. You got your hands into all different things. What else do you like?
I want to like get it into like social media and like just a bunch of social media stuff so I can influence others like my age because I know not everyone like just wants to buy clothing.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man, if you're thinking about this now, you come work, do an internship at DSM in a few years. We'll let you drive the social media brands that we have. Um, so outside of doing this, one of the things that, as I was telling everybody in the audience, obviously I've gotten to coach you on the football and the lacrosse field the last few years, and I know the kid that you are and how hard you work and what you put into it. Tell us a little bit about Austin Randolph. What do you love? What do you love to do on the other when you're not building Authentic Angelic? What do you like to do? Where do you want to be when you grow up? What are you thinking about?
I love sports and I just love like making businesses. I've made a lot of businesses, not like big ones like these, but like littles like cleaning people's yards and stuff. So I just love being entrepreneurial and I love like again like sports like football and yeah, I just want to continue to pursue that.
So football is your favorite?
No, I like they're all like equal.
Wow. You're gonna be the next Deion Sanders or Bo Jackson and have a
Yeah.
multi-sport athlete here. What with regards to what you're doing with Authentic Angelic and how it kind of because it really intrigued me. Like I said, when your mom posted that, I had no clue that you were doing this, and I just felt that obviously we're gonna like Luca will purchase a sweatshirt and do all that stuff, but you are literally in Luca's class, and like all the kids you guys hang out with, you are the first one that came with like a real business. And being a business owner myself, I was floored when I reached out to your mom and dad, and I was like, "Is this for real? Like, is he really doing this?" I had no clue you were doing this. So when did you when did you start with these businesses of cleaning people's yards, and why haven't you rode your bike over here and cleaned our yard? I'll pay you to clean our yard. Let's go,
Yeah.
man.
I started doing this around like 2 years ago. I wanted money. I think it was for like a video game, and I was like, ever since I just started doing it, I noticed like how fun and how much of an adventure it is. So then I just wanted to continue it, and yeah, it's just brought us here now.
Wow. So if you're not building social media and clothing brands and you're not a professional athlete, what's the fallback? I know dad's in finance and mom's an entrepreneur. Like, do you think your parents had a big, profound impact on kind of how you started so young?
Uh, no, it's just like straight off like what I watch. A lot of people inspire me, which makes me want to inspire others. That's like how it all started. Like YouTube was basically the foundation of all of this because I saw that others can do it. So I was like, why can't I?
All right. So who's the foundational piece then? Who was the one that really got you like fully inspired to do this?
It's this guy. He's on TikTok. I mean YouTube. He makes clothes, and he's like 15, and he's made like millions off his clothing brand. And I've also seen like just on TikTok like people mowing their lawn for money, and it just inspired me.
You got to get in your buddy Luca's ear next time you see him and be like, bro, you should start doing what I'm doing. Come up with a business idea. Because all
Yeah.
he wants, because I don't know about you, but Luca's got a penchant for jumping into pools with his iPhone in his pocket and totally destroying them. He just did that recently, and he's gonna have to learn a valuable lesson about what it costs to get another iPhone. You got nobody's number right now. What what do you hope the impact will be with Authentic Angelic? I mean, is the sky the limit for what you want to donate to? And do you plan to take this website and this clothing brand like national and hopefully one day maybe international, selling it around the world? Or
For now, I'm just like trying to inspire others. Maybe in the future, if like I really see this can grow, then I'll expand it. But like I said, I want it to be more than just a clothing brand.
oh, wow. So to close it out, I have to give you a lot of credit for not only understanding the concept of money and like that it's work, like that you need, that's how you make it, but the fact that what's so inspirational about what you're doing is not only did you create something from scratch that has a really good brand and message, but to be able to compound that with giving back to those less fortunate, I think is a real feather in your cap, and I commend you on that. You guys grow up very fortunate, and sometimes I think I overlook the fact that I feel like sometimes you guys have it all, and that you guys are very resourceful, and so I give you a ton of credit. So to close it out here, my friend, give the audience, it's your show, man. Tell the audience about what you want to tell them about Authentic Angelic, where they can find it, how they can, buy things from you to help expand it, and what the mission is. So I'll turn it over to you.
All right, so I just want to tell you all that you can do anything you want to, and no matter the age you are, you can inspire others, and I want people to grow just like me. I'm gonna continue this clothing brand, and I hope you can join the journey.
Bro, oh my gosh. Dude, one day you got to run for president. Run for president. I'm telling you, you're so far ahead of the curve, Austin. It's absolutely amazing. I am so thankful to be able to have this conversation with you. You are doing awesome things. Super proud of you. And again, before we go, tell everybody where they can find Authentic Angelic. Give them the URL where they can find it. And I know you said you had 4 products up there right now. When can they expect some more stuff being dropped?
Okay, so the website is AuthenticAngelic.com. I'm making more like clothing right now. I'm planning to make another T-shirt and a hoodie for winter, and maybe some beanies.
All right, my friend, thank you for being guest number 42 on Homage. It was a pleasure having you. Keep being awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. And in the future, if there's any way I could help you out, or if you have any questions, let me know.
Thank you.
All right, my friend. Have a great weekend. I'll see you.
You too. Bye.
All right. Bye, Austin.